So we tried to acquire Gareth Southgate. I actually found the deck for it the other week as well. I was like, did we actually write this? So through the Football Network and doing the talk for Gareth and staying in that network, his agent Terry, who I've explained about, said, Gareth's thinking about doing some stuff in leadership, paid talks and like building some model or something. And we're like, all right, yeah, okay, yeah. And Terry's like, well, you guys are quite close to the bone on this one. You've all worked together, football, marine mindset. Literally left it at that. There was no mention of trying to acquire the England football manager. There was no mention of mergers. Terry's like, just go away, lads, have a little think about it. Me and Tomo left and we're like fist bumping one another down the street. Like we've just sealed like the mega deal for something. And we're like, mate, I've got it. I know what we're going to do. So we went away. We had planning days over. We're having whiteboard sessions. We're building out this really comprehensive deck around working with Gareth and all these things. And we were like, Terry, we've got an idea. Can we come back and show you? It's like, yeah, lads, get yourself to London. So we're pitching to Terry and all his team who look after Gareth and lots of other famous sports stars in a room. They're all sat around this boardroom table, TV up. Anthony and I stand up, got our shirts on. We're about to nail it, all right? And we're talking about how our business, which, by the way, at the time was called Vanguard Global Solutions and was just the two of us and had two businesses to work with, and one of them was my mum's. And they were both in the UK and they weren't global. So there we are. There was a slide, which I don't think David Brent could have made any more cringy, around how we'd actually pictured the merger of like England football and an arrow going to our logo, which, by the way, was a Spartan helmet with a wreath around it and a spear going through it. Terry rung us back and, yeah, lads, I don't think we're going to do what
what do you mean? What?
I was like, we didn't get the deal.
But if you hadn't done that, you wouldn't have learned what bad looks like, what good looks like. That's why we've got to put ourselves in these situations.
You've got to fail. You got to fail. Like, if you haven't tried to acquire the England football manager within your first 6 months of business,
then what are you doing?
What are you doing?